Question 4, Part A. Solve the absolute value of x minus 1 greater than or equal to 3 and graph your solution on the number line. There are two methods we can use to solve these absolute value inequalities. The first method is the graphical solution. And that involves sketching the graphs of y equals the absolute value of x minus 1 and y equals 3 on the same set of axes to scale, then locating the points of intersection, and finally determining using the graph the domain over which the absolute value of x minus 1 is greater than or equal to 3. So here is a sketch of the graphs of y equals the absolute value of x minus 1 and y equals 3, which is the horizontal line, passing through a y-intercept of 3. And I've drawn it to scale, and that is important in determining the solution because that's what we'll use the graph for. And we can see that points A and B represent the points of intersection at x equals -2 and x equals 4, respectively. Now from the graph, we can observe that the absolute value of x minus 1 is greater than or equal to 3 for x less than or equal to -2. So that's this part of the graph highlighted in yellow. Or x greater than 4, which is this part of the graph here highlighted in yellow. So in other words, values of x less than or equal to point A or greater than or equal to point B. And here is the solution graphed on a number line. Note the solid circles above x equals -2 and x equals 4 with an arrow pointing to the left-hand side from this circle here and an arrow pointing to the right-hand side from this circle here. Applying the algebraic solution to solve the inequality, the absolute value of x minus 1 greater than or equal to 3 can be represented using two cases. In case 1, we have x minus 1 greater than or equal to 3. Adding 1 to both sides of the inequality to make x the subject, we get x is greater than or equal to 4. In case 2, we have x minus 1 less than or equal to -3. Note that the inequality symbol has been flipped around and the +3 is written as -3. Adding 1 to both sides of this inequality, we get x is less than or equal to -2. Therefore, the solution is x is less than or equal to -2 or x is greater than or equal to 4. And here is the solution expressed using interval notation. Note the use of the round brackets here and the square brackets here, and the union symbol here, which represents OR.